Howdy gamers! Today is the Monster Hunter Made digital event, so I thought I'd check it out, give my reactions, give my thoughts on it. We're running a little behind on the start just because I woke up just in time for it and I needed to make some coffee first. But without further ado, let's start the show. Now, we already know a little bit about what to expect from Monster Hunter Rise. Not specifics on monsters, but rather what they might try to do for us in the story.
Individualize your monsters, creating ones that nobody else has.
Yeah, I'm actually starting to think this looks pretty cool. I haven't played a Pokemon game in years, and I'm not really craving a Pokemon game just because the series hasn't really done anything to excite me, but this is different in such a way that I think I could totally enjoy playing this. It's more in depth, you know, the kind of the breeding process that they're showing us than what we get in Pokemon. You know, and it might not, I don't know if that's it's fair to compare the two, but like it can't be helped. All right, this is what we care about though.
Have a look at this new trailer.
What? Oh man. Okay, so something's getting revealed right off the bat in this trailer. What you got? New monsters. Oh! Valstrix! Oh snap! This is one everybody wanted. Yo, that looks so cool! Oh my gosh. Yes, yes. Apex and Ogre. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Alright, we've seen these Apex baddies before.
I am Storm incarnate.
Oh shit. She possessed.
My queen.
My queen.
Divine beasts with grace replete. Finally the twain shall meet.
Fight both of them at once? That feels like a pretty obvious move. Yeah? That's probably a double hunt.
As you can see, the new free title update, Monster Hunter Rise version 3.0, will be releasing
Yes!
on May 27th.
Praise be!
We'll be showing you some of the content of this new update, so we hope you enjoy the show. Now here's the director, Yasunori Ichinose, to do the honors.
Yo, but what are y'all sneaking in to this update? Balance. Skill balance. Ooh, man, that is so cool. Oh man.
To survive at unusually high altitudes.
Oh, this is so sick. Oh, I've got to try to rage slash that and insta-guard it. This is gonna be a painful fight, learning this. Apex and Ogre. He looks cool. Hey, what up, Lance?
Covered in golden lightning.
Golden, yeah, it looks good. I've made that mistake before as Lance. Counter the wrong move. Change the appearance of the Rampage weapons. There we go. You could already change the color, but if you could start adding like monster parts to the Rampage weapon for like aesthetic purposes, I'm there. I'm absolutely there. Okay. Okay, yeah. Oh yes, absolutely. That's such a cute outfit. Oh, that's adorable. I'm trying to remember.
Now let's have a look at the roadmap.
Oh wait, let's take a look at this and then I'll share my thoughts on it.
June will also see part 1 in a series of Capcom collabs.
Gotta be Resident Evil first, I think, right? Unless Capcom is collaborating outside of Capcom, it's gotta be Resident Evil first. Oh, no, the collab is gonna be with Monster Hunter Stories 2. Okay, I see. I didn't think that would count because Monster Hunter, right? But yeah, all right, cool.
We'll have more to share with you
They've got to do a Resident Evil one though. And then no title updates for the summer. Just the collabs. Yeah, you see this right here, crossover content. I didn't think that would count as part of the collab series, but it seems like Stories 2 is the first collaboration. They are doing Resident Evil with Dead by Daylight, so you know maybe they just didn't want to super saturate. I don't know.
You'll be able to unlock the default rider armor from Monster Hunter Stories 2 in Monster Hunter Rise.
I'm not gonna lie, that fashion's not so hot. The goofy looking helmet.
Will release on July 9th.
Yeah, I think I'm on board. I think I'm on board for it. I'll pick it up. Apex and Nova are about to dunk on me. Okay, so new monsters will appear in Hub Quest. We've already seen that monster, but I'm wondering if they snuck another monster in, kind of like what they did with Basil. I don't think they even mentioned Basil in the last digital event. I think Basil just showed up in the game, and we were all like, "Oh, it's Basil! It's what?" Yeah. So I think I'm still holding out hope that like they're on the slide. They put one in, not an Elder Dragon, just another monster. It does, I think, throw out the possibility that Devil Joe, who I was really hoping for in this title update, is going to be in, because I feel like Devil Joe's one that they wouldn't just put in on the sly. I almost feel like they would mention it, unless they're only about the Elder Dragons and Apex monsters that they introduce, as far as like announcing it in a title update. But we'll see. Here's hoping, right? New monsters appear in the Rampage, so that really just means they might have increased the pool of monsters that might show up, right? New quests, that kind of goes without saying with new monsters. Plus the fact that we've got either a whole new ending to the story or an extension to it. We'll have to see if it actually completes the story. New boss battle arena. That'll be interesting. That'll be interesting if it's just a different arena entirely, maybe somewhere stylized after one of the maps that we've already got, instead of just inside that ring we've already got. New weapon trees, new armor, layered armor, and items. Well, all of that kind of goes without saying, just because we're getting a brand new monster, right? The new items I'm interested to see, just because what could that be? What usable items, like are we getting like a new trap or something? Gotta play to find out. Thankfully this is coming out tomorrow, so there's not a long wait. New skills and Rampage skills, that intrigues me. Now, did they add skills that aren't part of the game? Is that what they mean as far as like the new skills go? That maybe were part of past titles? Or does that just mean like, oh, there's new skills that you can make decorations for? Then again, they could also just be referring to the new set bonus soul, kind of like Deora soul, Teostra soul, Camellia soul. It's possible that we're just getting the new soul set bonus, and I mean that counts as a new skill, right? The Rampage skills, man, new weapon, new Rampage skills, right? I think it'd be really awesome if already existing weapons got new Rampage skills. But then again, if we're getting new weapon trees, ideally we are seeing a move up, another tier unlocked basically in the weapon tree. Greatsword, for example, doesn't have any rarity 7 weapons yet, so unlocking another tier level of the weapon tree ideally will give that to Greatsword. I don't think we're gonna move to rarity 8 yet. We'll find out tomorrow, but I don't think we're moving to rarity 8 yet, just based off of that. It feels like it might be too soon, and the rarity, like previous rarities, also occupy multiple tier levels. That's kind of what I expect as far as that goes. Rampage skills, hopefully we see something kind of neat and game changing. I know it was too much to ask for just the free title update. I'm hoping they do a skill balance pass, just kind of go over everything, kind of tune down some stuff that's just way too powerful, and maybe tune up some stuff that is really niche, but would be neat to use. Roadmap. This is interesting right here, because they're not promising any new monsters basically through the entire summer. Okay, all right, y'all have dropped 2 title updates of new monsters in the span of 2 months. That's a lot. Hopefully, we don't see the typical developer crunch time. That's a whole nother conversation. The Capcom collab. I'm hoping they don't mean Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin. I hope, as far as Capcom collab goes, that they're not referring to that, just because that's a little unexciting. Like, I get why they would do it, just given that the game comes out beginning of July. Man, I want to see the fun collabs that we saw in Monster Hunter World, like The Witcher, Resident Evil, a little bit of Mega Man, a little bit of Street Fighter, that kind of stuff. That's what I'd like to see from it. This doesn't particularly excite me, but these have the potential to. These could be be more fun. I feel, I'll call it right now. I'll place my bet here now that this one's gotta be Resident Evil, right? Like Resident Evil is is Capcom's other IP. You know, they have plenty of IPs. Hold on. Let me walk that back. It's either got to be Resident Evil or it's got to be Street Fighter, because those are the other two major IP from Capcom. Everything else is not quite as big as Monster Hunter, Resident Evil, and Street Fighter. So like that's what we've got to see here, and maybe that's what we'll see here: Resident Evil and Street Fighter, or you know, reverse. Either way, it doesn't look like we get a major title update. You can see 3.1, 3.2, 3.3. So 3.0, our title update 3 base is gonna have to last us through the summer. So okay, that's cool. That's cool. If I start to burn out on it, there are so many games coming out this summer that it's not even remotely an issue. I don't think they didn't show off the armor, but let's take one last look at our new monster. Play that again one more time. Crimson Glow Valstrax, so not the normal one. I mean, they could have called it the normal one and I wouldn't have known better, right? Someone was hoping for a stun. I want to see the move. Show me the move. Iron Man Dragon. This move right here, oh my god. Woo! That's gotta be survivable. So that's the title update. Smaller than I was expecting, but you know, I'm not upset by that. 4 monsters last update was huge. Getting one major new monster that longtime fans have been looking forward to and hoping for, plus Apex and Ogre, you know, it's still cool. I still think that we're gonna find a monster snuck in just because Capcom's already done it. But if they break the trend, then we'll understand that, you know, it's not a trend to watch out for in the future. Well, that was the digital event. Title update 3.0 is looking to be pretty rad. Not quite as big as 2.0, kind of from the appearances, but we'll have to see how those extra stuff that they didn't cover in depth, how much content is actually there, because if we have some meta-changing skills or rampage skills added to the game, I will be so stoked. Meta shift is the most interesting thing that could happen, and I'm kind of expecting Valstrax armor to have at least one part that changes everybody's builds, right? Even though, you know, everything still depends on the talisman. I'm looking forward to Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin now. I think I am gonna pick the title up. I feel pretty confident in saying that, but until then I'll be playing Monster Hunter Rise. New stuff to hunt and farm. So I'm stoked and I'm looking forward to it. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed watching this. Drop any comments, or is this the kind of update you were looking for? Is it more? Is it less? Let me know. Tell me about Valstrax. I've never hunted one. I started with Monster Hunter World, so you let me know what I need to know before I go into that fight. And don't forget to check out the twitch.tv/thesoulfoodman if you want to hunt with me. I'm always running open lobbies. So until next time, kitchen's closed.